These are the inspiring stories of young change makers of the Social Innovators Program 2015-2016. Adeloye Olarinwaju was inspired to start the Safer Mom initiative in 2014 after witnessing high rates of maternal and newborn deaths, working as a volunteer in a primary health center in Lagos. With Safer Mom, Adeloye provides expectant and new mothers with access to fast, quality, and affordable healthcare through a mobile app. The app monitors and tracks the mother's health and sends vaccination and medical reminder alerts and enable mothers to access helplines and nutrition guides via SMS and voice messages in Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba languages. Through LEAP SIP Fellowship, Safer Moms has scaled up from 900 to 9,000 registered users in 9 states across Nigeria through strategic global and local partnerships. Lawrence Afere. According to the World of Organic Agriculture 2013, only 597 Nigerian farmers of over 15 million farmers practice organic farming. Lawrence Afere saw an opportunity to make a difference. In 2008, he founded the Springboard Initiative to train youth in rural and semi-urban communities to start their own organic farms, contributing to organic food production in the country. Springboard supports trained farmers holistically by partnering with local communities to donate farmlands and distributing farm produce in various market channels such as the weekly Springboard Organic Farmers Market. Till date, Springboard has trained over 500 rural and semi-urban youth and has a network of over 200 organic farmers. Chinonye Ezeako started the Sisters in Science, Technology and Engineering and Maths System initiative in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, to increase participation of African girls in science, technology, engineering and maths, as well as computer science and programming. The initiative was inspired by the gender gap in the STEM careers and inadequate female professional role models and mentors for young girls. System Initiative has trained over 600 girls between the ages of 13 to 19 on renewable energy, robotics, programming, and global warming. Chinonye is still rolling out STEM structure for secondary school in partnership with the Do School Social Entrepreneurship Organization. Ibrahim Adekunle Durosimi. Ibrahim Adekunle is driven by passion for Nigerian students to access educational resources that will enhance learning. Ibrahim founded and launched 2 key components of the Ujusi initiative, the ujusibooks.com, an online platform that provides educational resources to undergraduates with all their required course materials. He also built a customized low-cost educational tablet for undergraduates where they can access ujusibooks.com. With both innovation, over 15,000 students in 10 higher institutions in Nigeria freely access educational resources. He's also focused on improving education. He's also set to launch an online course certification platform, Ujusi Courses, designed to prepare students for professional certification courses. Edema Tobore. The Gladys is a 3-armed initiative that fosters self-discovery, economic empowerment in young women through capacity building, media engagement, and teenage outreaches. Developing a strong and early sense of helping others, Tobore Edema began engaging in advocacy for women at the age of 13 and founded her first initiative at the age of 17. Tobore says in the future that Gladys seeks to establish a grassroots empowerment center that provides grants and scholarship for women and teenagers and shelter for homeless and vulnerable females. Femi Taiwo. Out of his belief for youth servant leaders, Femi co-founded CITY, Catch and Inspire Them Young, to raise social change leaders that will facilitate the transformation of Africa. CITY reorientates the mind of teenagers in the areas of personal mastery, leadership, educational excellence, and entrepreneurship, delivered at the leadership boot camps and competitions. In the last year, Femi recruited and trained 55 youth corps members as facilitators for CITY leadership curriculum in secondary schools, special homes, and institutions all year round. 1,300 beneficiaries in 19 states were impacted through the Fellows Program. Over the past 4 years, has engaged over 2,000 volunteers to reach over 12,000 teenagers across Nigeria. Ronsi founded Project Pink Blue in 2013 when he realized that more women die of breast and cervical cancer in Nigeria due to late diagnosis. Project Pink Blue, Ronsi works with cancer survivors to create awareness about the disease, provide free screening, and support underprivileged people battling with cancer. Over 1,200 women have directly benefited from this initiative. Salisu Abdullahi, converting waste to wealth and reducing pollution through his initiative, Halamatu Sadiya Recyclings. H Recyclings is a plastic waste management company that collects recyclable plastic waste, processes them, and converts them into reusable materials like polyethylene. HR Recyclings has recycled more than 10,000 tons of plastic waste and engaged over 215 waste scavengers and providers in Bauchi and Kano State. Salisu is introducing innovation to his waste management process by embarking on a new technology-driven recycling initiative called the Arewa Recyclers in Kano, Nigeria. Akomaye Peters, overwhelmed by the wastewater management and environmental degradation plaguing the Borotu Focados community in Delta State, identifying a need for a company to offer services relating to pollution control from industrial yards, Peter founded the JMAC Energy Resource, a social enterprise designed to provide solutions to water, sewage, sanitation, hygiene, and environmental degradation through the use of local technology, utilizing the Biomac 2 sewage treatment system, a registered trademark of JMAC Energy Resource. Over 100,000 liters of wastewater have been treated in communities across Delta, Warri, and Rivers. Through this technology, Akomaye is also helping communities comply with statutory regulations regarding waste management by discouraging indiscriminate dumping of fecal waste and providing alternative efficient sewage system. Cased in Negbedio, Giving Garage connects companies to non-profits in local communities. And in less than 2 years, Giving Garage has joined forces with other social innovators to reach over 2,000 children and youths in 7 communities, providing basic school supplies and engaging in environmental activities and crowdfunding support. CASE is looking to expand the reach of the initiative by starting a giving club in elite secondary schools, which will educate students on community service and support them to embark on fundraising projects for children in rural settlements. Imrana Buba. In 2014, Imrana started My TV, My School initiative to provide education for out-of-school children in Borno and Yobe states due to insecurity and insurgency in the region. The initiative has produced and distributed over 3,000 DVD plates on primary school subjects. Beyond the initiative of My TV and My School DVD plates in 7 schools of Yobe State, the initiative implemented the Peace Education and Mentorship Program, PEMS, for young people. This program, which aims to provide peace education and mentorship for 2,000 students negatively affected by the Boko Haram attacks in the northeastern part of Nigeria. With the first phase of the program completed, over 500 participants are learning to respect one another, reject violence, and embrace the values of peace in their everyday lives. Nkem Okocha. Growing up with a widowed mother, an observable number of deprived women in her community who lacked the financial skills to start a business, Okocha Nkem founded Mama Money, Mama Money empowers rural and urban slum women in different communities with free vocational skills, training them on how to generate income. The initiative also helped provide these women who have been considered unbankable by traditional financial institutions with mobile loans to help them break barrier and access financing. Her website www.mamamoney.org enables socially conscious individuals do good by providing access to adopt and fund disadvantaged women by providing them with loans at minimal interest rate below category lending institutions. Since inception in 2013, Nkem has trained over 4,000 women in 11 different communities. Oladayiwa Musa founded Female Leadership Development in Africa, popularly known as FLD, in 2014 out of his passion to combat gender discrimination and inequality in Africa. FLD advocates for gender equality and female empowerment through its various trainings, workshops, conferences, and seminars. Through these avenues, it has been able to train more than 1,500 young people, especially girls, on entrepreneurship, leadership, ICT, and gender equality. Nelson Owoicho. One of the tools that shaped Nelson's life is education. His passion to provide an opportunity to other young people who have no access or no hope of escaping poverty led him to start Education for Change Initiative. Education for Change Initiative focuses on creating access to quality, relevant and affordable education to young people in Nigeria through tailor-made programs in literacy, leadership and entrepreneurship. In partnership with Books to Africa, Middle Hall Foundation and One Campaign, Education for Change has instituted 4 community libraries in Adoka, Agboju and Makurdi, Benue State. With these libraries, over 2,500 students have access to quality educational resources and materials. Sunday Bala Omar is addressing high level of poverty, unemployment and illiteracy in Nigeria under Sunday Bala Omar Foundation in Plateau State. Through annual workshops, seminars and essay competitions, the Sunday Bala Omar Foundation advocates for good governance, quality education and peace building between security agencies and northern youth, children and women. The foundation has reached over 12,800 beneficiaries through Nigeria, including internally displaced persons. Tony Joy. Joy, through WARE, MAD, equips young people to actively and practically create solutions to problems in environment, education, community and rural development. The organization voluntarily carries out dump site cleanups, environmental sanitation education in schools, and engages in using waste to create artworks and wealth. Recently, the organization has been engaged in Ondo State to build green homes with plastic in 4 secondary schools in the state as a way of promoting environmental sanitation and cleanliness among secondary school students and also supporting organic farming. It has reached 9 states in Nigeria through 250 volunteers and trained 120 young persons on craft and raised 10 teaching volunteers.